This client has been illegally manipulated. Please reinstall the client. What the fuck?
Oh boy.
What?
What?
This client has been illegally manipulated. I haven't done shit.
Oh boy, we are starting off good.
We're not starting off very good. Let me try this again. So I'm gonna log in. And then Izya.
This is a...
Click.
Oh god damn it.
Enter.
Wait.
This client has been illegally manipulated. What the fuck, game? Alright, fine, I'll reinstall the client. You fucking piece of shit. Alright, let's go. So, we're just gonna have to do this now. Uninstall the whole fucking game. I install shit pretty quickly. This might become a very quick stream. What do you mean, illegally manipulated? I haven't done anything to it. Why is it still uninstalling? Wow, this is a great game so far, guys. Alright, let's try this again. Fiesta. Install. Yes. So we're just gonna sit here and let the game reinstall. Because somehow I illegally manipulated my client. Illegally. That's the worst part of it. The word illegal. What do you mean, illegal? I installed it, and then I launched it, and then I tried to play it. What do you mean, illegal? Is Steam illegal? So apparently, from what I'm reading, there's a good chance that if you get a client manipulate... You know, I love how they word this. When I log in, I get a client manipulated error message. They don't word it like, oh, you told me I did something illegal. No, they cut that part out. They cut that part out of the FAQ. If you get this error upon logging in from the launcher, then your antivirus has removed client.exe. Fuck do you mean? My antivirus can remove the exe for the game? Then how did I launch the game? And am I still illegal?
Yes.
Still an illegal immigrant.
I'm not illegal anymore, guys!
Oh.
Yay.
All I had to do was reinstall the game and I'm no longer illegal.
Damn it, Rose.
Resoula, is that you? Yes, it is me. Thanks. Who the fuck is Pagel? Also, why is this G down here? I don't know. Oh my god, they don't connect the letters. Anyway, alright. But wait, you cannot fight without proper GR. Go to the town's forge. Alright. Sweet, so that works. Before I actually do this, hang on, let me, So, I just want to show the stream, just so the stream knows what this character creator's like. This game's from 2006, and brown is not a hair color. This is just the main thing I wanted to point out. You can only edit 4 things: your gender, which thankfully there's only 2; your face, of which there's like 20, but they're all just pre-selects; your hair, of which there's not many options; and your hair color, of which only extravagant things are available. Other than that, you have some classes, one of which are locked. 3 of these are DPS, one's a tank, one's a healer. I don't know what the fuck this is yet, because you have to be level 60 to use it. And that's the entire character creator. I haven't seen such a simplistic character creator in a very long time, and I don't know if that's refreshing or what, but this is a nostalgia trip, so let's go with Resoula. Enter. Yes, tutorial. I've already started it, so I don't know why it's prompting me to do it again, but let's go, boy. Oh god, it's starting from the beginning. What the fuck is this thing? What it? Who? I got a quest. Okay. How do I talk to you? I left click. Alright, so I'm buying shit. They want me to buy a short bow. Don't I have a short bow? I do. But this short bow is like 20 times better. Not exactly. But it's like 5 times better. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I can't do math than the one I'm using. So yeah, let How do I buy? I right click. Oh, and I'm buy some boots? I'm not wearing any clothes apparently. A hat? Some trousers? Some armor. Hell yeah. Oh god, there's another scroll that's gonna smash on my head. Alright, now that you have all your gears. Also, let me look at the settings now, because I couldn't do this in the main menu. Anti-aliasing off. So I guess if I turn off anti-aliasing off, turning that on, I guess, turns that off. So that's, yeah. There's a glow effect. Oh my god, it makes everything blurry. Don't turn on the glow effect. Oh, this is pretty simplistic. FPS is an FPS slider, which seems pretty advanced, I guess. It goes all the way up to 295. I want it at 144. Backgrounds to max. Level of detail distance to, I assume right is max. No! Oh my god, it was a mistake. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, never mind, it wasn't a mistake. Oh, wait, what? Okay, no, turning on anti-aliasing off turns anti-aliasing on. Holy shit, okay. Wow. Alright, cool. Well, I got that. So I'm gonna apply that. Oh, I gotta turn up shadows, too. There were no shadows. Okay. And that's gonna restart my game, though. Would've been nice if I could've just done it from the menu, but I'm not gonna criticize a fucking 15-year-old game as much as I would any other game. Alright, I gotta go find the skill master now. Where's he? Also, why did everything just move? Damn it, stay where I tell you to go. Alright, so I should have anti-aliasing now. I'm unlocking so many quests because the tutorial is leveling me up once per fucking, like, NPC that I talk to. Stat points. C to distribute stat points. Okay. Increases aim and evasion, increases damage, increases defense and max hit points, magic damage, magic defense, and max SP. Free stat. What is free stat? I feel like I won't like it. Alright, let's go. Man, I'm already level 4 and I haven't done anything. Hey, I just noticed, on this guy's little anime drawing, his colors are green. But in front of me, his colors are red. How'd they manage that? Did they just not communicate between the graphic design team and the art team? Alright, I'm gonna go kill some bitches. I don't know if I'm gonna need that auto attack thing. Damn, dude, the render distance seemed like it was very short there. Maybe that was just the game taking time to load. Why is she so much taller than me?
Everyone's taller.
Not like this game has a fucking height slider. Why is she so tall?
Are we children?
I guess so.
Older.
I mean, look at her compared to
I
me.
like her hair.
Yeah, dude, she's hot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I get
Imagine.
1 XP and 1 copper. That's the best quest ever.
Best quest ever.
Dude, I'm fucking rich.
Absolutely.
Holy
rewarding.
shit, why is there a mega death? Why are its knees made of teeth? What kind of tutorial is this? I'm killing some random dudes and now there's a mega death demon with teeth for knees. What the fuck? What is all this shit, man?
A good way to put it.
Yo, dude, the sense of progression in this tutorial is so out of whack. Man, I missed 2006. This is great. Why is there a skeleton in this crater? When you get hit by a fucking rock, you don't just turn into a skeleton. Alright, I'm gonna go kill this mega demon thing that has teeth for knees, or only the backs of its knees? I don't know, dude, but I'm gonna... Oh my god, I one-shot it. What the fuck? I'm literally God. Holy shit.
Rez,
I'm
I think it was
amazing. Ha ha. Ah. I will be the supreme ruler of this world. I will send reinforcement to or foe R you when you will arrive there. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm loving this. Is there an auto run?
Maybe.
Oh! I tried to auto run. I turned into a mushroom. I tried to auto run and I turned into a mushroom.
Nice.
God, man. How are you messing up this badly?
I don't think I messed up, motherfucker. I turned into a mushroom and it restored all my mana for free. You try turning into a self-sustaining mushroom.
What the frick kind of button did you press?
That is for me to know and for you to find out. By the way, I love how this arrow is telling me to run through this rock. Even if Pagel is a god, we can still defeat him. W-E. Have the power to do so. Make sure to use skills against him in that battle. That will increase... See our chance. And then the text went away. Anyway, I'm gonna go kill a god, I guess. Let's go, bitch. Oh, he's a lot tankier.
Yep.
Helper Remy.
This is gonna take a little while.
Yeah. Or not at all.
Oh, okay, wait. Apparently I'm at his mercy. I mean, I really am, because I can't move my camera anymore. He just fucking hijacked me. And now some hot girl's showing up and saying she's gonna save me.
Blue hair.
Are they...
No one has blue hair.
Oh, okay. I thought... I misread this. Okay. Anyway, I'm going back in time, apparently. Woo!
Yes.
Oh my god. I'm here.
Hi, Rez.
Who the fuck is that? Who's that running by on a fucking ostrich? Did you see that shit? Hey, it's Sleepy.
Hi.
Yeah, has anyone tried pressing free stat on the character screen?
Let's see,
No.
it's free stats. Damage 0, defense 0, aim plus 0.3. Oh, this is just all your bonus stats, it looks like.
Oh, okay, good.
Did you think it was just going to allocate your skills?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna auto. Who the fuck is is this Penny from Ruby? She's level. Wait, how is she level 1? Wait, she's level 1, but she has like 1,000 more HP than me. What the fuck? She's OP. How can I be like her?
Where
From
is
stream
this
we
place
see
where I
nothing?
can
Oh
find
yeah,
it?
from stream you do see nothing. That's really interesting. I wonder why that is.
Hello.
Let me, I bet you'll see it if I do this. You know what that means? That means this is probably generating a browser source if you can't see it through my stream capture. This is a browser source. That's funny. Let us go. Man, there's a lot more players here than I thought there would be. Like, this has more players than Secret World Legends had. And that's a much newer game and much more developed. Holy shit.
I was actually going to say that this reminds me a lot of Secret World so far. Just with a different kind of look.
How does this remind you of Secret World?
I don't know.
This is a fucking Korean MMO with an anime art style. Secret World is a Western MMO that looks like it was made by someone that likes Illuminati. Do I have to hit end quest to begin the quest? Or is this conversation literally the entire quest? Oh, okay, it is.
That was the entire
That was the
quest.
whole quest. Holy shit. Man.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's a scroll. You know what's so funny? Sleepy, remember that anime I showed you where when she starts the game, a fucking scroll gets dropped from the sky?
Yeah.
That was the stupidest shit I've ever seen, yet it happens here.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you catch crabs for me? You know, I don't think that's very healthy. My inventory's filling up pretty quickly. Well, there's this thing to do this King Slime Counterattack Kingdom quest. Kingdom quest list. King Slime Counterattack. Oh god, it's timed.
Wait, what is? Oh, okay, yeah.
These things only happen once a day.
That's
Well, actually, they
fun.
happen. There's multiple of them actually. Let me sort by title. So this happens 3 times a day, but miss it, you miss it. What fucking time is it in game? Oh, so there's one happening soon. All right, so how do I participate? Okay, so I'm participating. So you guys have to do it manually. I can't just involve all of us. Beatable quest. Why is there not a bigger notice that that's a repeatable quest? Do I have any repeatable quests and I just didn't notice? I do. This mini green key one. I don't want...
Despicable little ones.
I don't want... oh, I tried to give up a quest and then I got logged out. Oh. And it's not actually letting me log out. It's just saying disconnected from server, and I hit OK, the game freezes, and then I could just walk around a little more.
Wow, okay.
Well, I guess I have to, like, force quit the fucking game or something. Thanks, game. I just want to drop a repeatable quest, and then it's all like, hey, get fucked.
You're not allowed to
Fucking
drop
task manager, fiesta.exe, end task. Like, imagine trying to, like, play this game on Windows 11. I feel like it wouldn't even work. And that's why I'm playing older MMOs first. Oh yeah, this is fucked up. What the hell? Oh, it's not fucked up on the stream, but it's fucked up for me. I can't get this far down. My resolution's fucked up. What if I show it on desktop? Yeah, now you can see what I see. Dude, what the fuck? I got a fucking necklace. I really hate this looting system. I'm not gonna lie. This is not convenient. Not at all. I want to get in on that next slime counterattack because I wanna get that quest done before we can no longer do this. It physically bothers me that if I hit level 16, I won't be able to complete that quest. Like, what happens if I don't complete it? Does it get stuck in my quest list forever with all these repeatable quests? Is that what happens? And then I never get to see what else is down the chain or something? I don't get it. Because, like, these are just stuck here forever, and I can't get rid of them. And they're repeatables, and I'd love to get rid of them. Just taking a minute to, like, look around, because I haven't really looked around very much. This game reminds me of what I used to complain about MMOs so much 10 years ago. Just how things render in so close to your face, and, you know, just everything was instance-based, and you had to go through portals to get everywhere. Like, this is a really old dilemma. This is a really old game. I haven't dealt with this in so long, and it's kind of nostalgic. Pink girl with pom-pom hand. Yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate. I don't know if I'd refer to this thing as a girl. This is actually fucking terrifying. What the fuck is this bullshit?
I know, I said that earlier.
This is terrifying. What the fuck?
Yeah!
What is this thing? That's fucking awful. Why does that remind me of a Zelda enemy? I don't know, because I haven't really played Zelda.
I feel like it does.
Donate enough money to buy a Switch right now, and the first game I'll play is Zelda. Right now. This offer expires in 1 second. Too late.
I will cry if you play Zelda before I do.
Man, how do I get more inventory? Do I have to pay to win? Alright, so let's see how much it costs to get inventory, because I'm sure that's the only way to do it. Might as well take a look. And I have to put it on desktop mode so you guys can see it. Because it's literally just loading an Internet Explorer browser page. Oh, I see. There's things you can click here. Okay, so iron case. Alright, so it's... What is this? What is this thing right here? Coin. So, 12,475. 12,475 to get 2 more inventory. So, if we check how much things cost. 12,000. So, you'd have to buy this one right here. So you need to pay $20, or I guess $15 here, $15 or $20 to get this inventory. Woo! If I had that kind of money, I'd be playing Final Fantasy. The actual price, something like $7.50 a bag. I really hate when MMOs let you play an archer, but you have to be so fucking close to the enemy just to start firing. Is that a quest sign? I don't know. I think it is, actually. Okay, I'm gonna follow that. Oh my god, there are so many more players here than there are in the starter town. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure I'm getting like 5 FPS right now. Holy shit. What the? I can't even turn my camera, there's so many players. What the fuck? How do this many players still play this game? I can hardly move. Ugh. I gotta get out of here so I can get to the other quest. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it hurts. How are there this many players? I'm starting to get these licenses now. And those are starting to take up space. I feel like the hardest part of this game right now is the inventory space. Now, this is really bad. And if the only way to increase it is to... Like, the only thing I can do that I can see is to just stop picking things up. If I stopped picking things up, I wouldn't have this problem.
I found the beauty shop a while ago, but I got excited, but I kept it to myself because you were talking.
Of course
I found
you'd get
it.
excited by a beauty shop.
Of course I would, yeah.
Of course you would, yeah.
Of course I would.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you mean by
I can
beauty
change
shop.
hair and hair color.
You mean this fucking
and
dude right
everything.
here? I see. This shit. I see. Wow, my character looks distorted as all hell in here. Ah, you can get premium types of faces.
Mm-hmm.
And premium. And deluxe. There's deluxe hair and premium hair. This is where all the fucking options are. No wonder they're not in the character creator. They want you to spend real money, of course. What else? Why do you look so fucking, like, retarded when you're in here?
Because you changed the eyes, I think.
No. Like, why does the character look wider?
I don't know.
I changed the face while I was...
Yeah, I noticed.
Premium hair color. Hey! This is where normal hair colors are, probably. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a light brown. You just have to pay for it.
Ooh, what really pisses me off in the deluxe type for the colors, there's a soft pink and they call it lilac. Lilac. Lilac is a purple, not a pink.
Oh shit, that just exited me out of the game.
Yeah, I experienced that too.
When it's the beauty shop, it does it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we have our stream here. And that's going to be the end of my first impressions of Fiesta Online in 2021. Now, we can talk about the pros and the cons of the game as it stands today. Now, I went ahead and I played this game another couple days after everything you saw. I played a little over 18 hours, and unlike most games that I do first impressions on, I actually quit the game before making a first impressions video on it, and that will become very evident as this video goes on. Let's just start by getting the pros out of the way because there's not a lot of them. Pro number one is that the game isn't dead, and I don't know if that should be a pro, but for a game this old, this niche, and with a technical quality this low, it's pretty impressive. It's not dead. But unfortunately, this is a good and a bad thing because the game isn't the most optimized, so it makes towns a lag fest, and I found that I couldn't even move my camera in the second city that you reach in the game. I'm pretty sure that this game has more players than Secret World Legends, a much newer game that even remastered itself more recently. That amazes me. The second pro is the music. The music is pretty damn nice. I like the music in this game. This also comes with a downside though, in that the music loops. There is one music track for every single area you are in, and that track will loop after a short delay of silence after it ends. It's very abrupt, it's very repetitive, and no matter how good the music is, it can get annoying just because of the way that it loops. Now, when it comes to cons, there are too many cons in this game to list. There's just too many. So, you saw some in the video up to this point. You've heard me mention some here and there. I'm going to try to highlight in 4 different categories, ones that I want to emphasize. The first category is the new player experience. It sucks. It's awful. I really don't think most would have gone through what I went through to get this game working for myself and all my friends that played the game. And just to name a couple things, not everything. The illegal client issue, what was that? I installed the game and the game told me I had an illegal modification on my client? I couldn't really pin it down, but reinstalling the game seemed to work. already a stupid thing that your game can install and then tell you that you illegally modified it. That's already stupid for one. The word illegal that's used, I may be nitpicking, but that pissed me off. What do you mean illegal? The game just accuses you of committing a crime because the game installed itself incorrectly. What the fuck? That's not gonna make someone want to play your game. Another thing that's gonna make someone not want to play your game is the fact that this game crashes pretty often in a couple different ways. Like while you're playing the game, it can just crash with no warning. That happens. Another thing, more early in the new player experience, however, is that when you change your settings from window to full screen on the main menu, mind you, then it just crashes. And then the settings revert back to the default if you were trying to change your settings. And for me anyway, and for some of my friends, when we started the game back up, it started in weird Windows mode where our hotbar at the bottom was actually off of our screen. And then to fix it, we had to put it back in full screen and hope that it wouldn't crash again, seeing as putting it into full screen or windowed is the main thing that crashes the game for us. Speaking of editing options, it's really stupid that you can't edit the game options on the main menu. Like, what the fuck? What if you have some issue with the graphics and you need to fix it? Well, you can't do it. You have to get in the game, in your character, just to fix it. Your bugs be damned. Which, of course, annoyingly makes it so that when you are editing your options, it's just going to increase your chance at crashing in the game instead of on the menu, where it's far easier to correct a crash. Still on the topic of the main menu, the character creator is awful. I won't knock the game too badly for this one because of how old it is. Its character creator is honestly, I'd think, up to par for a WoW clone from the year that it released, but in 2021 it's really bad. The thing that stood out the most to me was that normal colors, like normal hair colors like brown, just aren't even an option. Only extravagant colors and options are available. Very strange to me, and most of the colors and styles in the game are all things you have to pay for. When you finally get in the game, you're going to find it very annoying that there's a tutorial of sorts, a play guide, that incessantly pops up after you complete the tutorial. Something you may be familiar with in RPGs such as Divinity Original Sin, where, there's a tutorial screen for everything. Except in this game, there isn't a tutorial screen for everything. Yet somehow they managed to pop up a play guide screen every time you do something new. Half the time it doesn't even properly explain what you're doing. And finally, the game has a harvesting system that it relies on pretty heavily, and in the beginning of the game, it doesn't even teach you how to do it. You just see a little bar, and there's another bar swinging back and forth. And if you've played a lot of games before, you'll recognize, oh, this is some kind of timed thing. You don't have to do it, but doing it speeds up the process and maybe even gives you better rewards. At least that's what you think. I don't know, because the game doesn't really explain it. So I tried to click, I tried to hit space, I tried to do anything I would do in another game upon seeing something like that, and this just didn't work. Later in the game, like 10 hours into the game, when I was doing a bunch of gathering quests, which there are plenty, I realized they want you to click on the little rectangle where the bar is moving back and forth. Game doesn't really teach you this, and annoyingly, it's probably just because of how old the game is, it doesn't scale very well with your UI. If you're running a 1080p screen, you have to be pixel fucking perfect with your accuracy to even successfully do this. I can't imagine how annoying this mechanic is on a bigger monitor. 2K, 4K, you probably won't even see the bar. The next category is pay to win. This game is pay to win. There are no doubts about it. And I don't think anyone would say that it's not. The players in the game that helped me learn the game, taught me about the game, helped me play the game, all told me the same thing. Yeah, this game is super pay to win if you want to have any fun or avoid grinding your ass off. And even then, if you do grind your ass off, there's been minimal sightings of players that have gotten up in the levels without paying for something in the store. And there's a number of reasons for this. Number one, inventory space is so limited. Remember those gathering quests? Well, you need to have items of all kinds that you find and gather and get from killing enemies. The problem is, the game only gives you 2 bags, and these 2 bags will fill up before you ever leave the starting zone. There's a total of 6 bags, or 8 that I found, something like that. There's a total of 8 bags that you can have, and you need to pay real money to get them. The store sells them to you in a package of $15 for 2 bags. So to double your current inventory space, which I will tell you is also just simply not enough inventory, it's $15. For a full inventory, which I'm sure you can still fill up with no problem, but at least the game would be tolerable at that point, is $45. That's why I didn't put this game being free in the pros, because it's really not. The inventory space they give you is unplayable. The gathering quests, you might as well skip every one of them, because unless you dish out $45 to max out your inventory, you're just not going to have the space, because there's storage too, and storage sells for similar prices in the bank, and the bank will fill up so stupidly quickly you won't be able to hold on to anything. And it's not like you're paying, $45 for the game because you wanted a full inventory. No, because the game difficulty is terribly balanced. When you start the game, you might not notice this because they give you a special amulet that doubles your stats at the start of the game, and by the time it expires, you will have advanced to the point where it's about 1/3 of your stats now. So then your stats revert to the way they were at the beginning of the game while you're one-shotting everything. Except the problem is the difficulty has scaled, whereas your stats have decreased and your gear has hardly kept up. And there's a way to solve this. Apparently you can grind your ass off to solve this, but the most notable way to make the game not one of the most difficult MMOs you've ever played in terms of difficulty scaling is to go into the store and purchase cosmetics. You heard me right, cosmetics. Just about every cosmetic in this entire game, for which there are more slots for than there are actual in-game outfits. You heard me right, in-game equipment has less slots on your equipment screen, honestly, than the cosmetics you can have equipped. These provide you stats, and they honestly provide you better stat boosts than the actual equipment in the game. And the worst part is, anything that is worth a damn on the store that gives you anything is timed. There are some instances where things are not timed. For example, permanent mounts. Those are nice, but the problem is, they're as slow as the starting mounts you can get in the game anyway, so what's the fucking point? The timed ones, which cost, by the way, 10, 20, probably like $20 each. These are the fast ones. The timed ones are the ones that you want. Don't even try to run around without a mount. It will be the most painful thing you've ever experienced. Speaking of pain, every item in the game needs to be manually picked up, and while that may not sound weird, the thing is there's no loot screen, there's no take all button, there's no way to just look at loot easily and get an idea of what the hell you're picking up and what you need. Everything drops on the ground as a vertical 2D JPEG. And that's it. It rotates with your camera, which is nice at least, but it's so low quality, you don't even really know what it is until you hover over it. And now, there's a way to fix this too. Can you guess it? That's right, you can buy something on the store. A little floating companion cosmetic that not only picks things up for you automatically, which by the way, fills your inventory very quickly and thus pushes you to also buying more inventory space, but it also gives you stats. Wow, what a fucking surprise. And if you didn't already see this coming, apparently, from what I've been told, the game's XP system is stingy, especially the further in the game you get. The new player experience, it goes fast, quite frankly, and it's just a trap, from what I've been told, because every player of the game that came into my chat that played with me told me that around level 40, which is not a high level in the game, there are like hundreds of levels in this game, the XP gets so insignificant that you need to spam repeatable quests just to get 2 more quests and more content. Oh, but don't you worry. They had this in mind when they designed the game, because in the cash shop, there are XP potions to vastly increase the amount of XP that you earn in the game. Wow, what a surprise. We started this free-to-play game from 2006, and it's already prompted us to spend hundreds of dollars. Getting off this pay-to-win rant now, let's go into our next category, quests. The game's questing system is terrible, but it's also the main progression of the game. This is not a game necessarily where you can just do dungeons to level up. You don't have your choice at how you level. Questing in this game is just the default way to level from what I've seen. The problem with this is that the quests are also deleted after 5 levels, which later in the game, when you don't get enough XP, this may not be a problem, but this is a first impressions. Remember, at the start of the game, you're going to get so many quests that you are going to out-level them. And then if you want to see these storylines or these dialogues play out, well, fuck you. Because after you out-level a quest, doesn't matter if it's the first in a storyline of 7 or if it's just one of its own, it will get deleted essentially. If you complete it, then there will be no continuation for it. If you try to get rid of it to clean up your quest log, it will get deleted, and any following quests you will never get to do ever. And this can be a problem, seeing as the game's quests actually reference each other quite a bit. Which leads me to my next problem with the quest, is that the quest dialogue is absolutely retarded. It makes no sense. It's poorly translated, poorly formatted, and just ridiculous, typically. Sometimes there's too much text all at once. Sometimes there's barely any text that leads to a quest. It's filled with typos. I have never personally understood why so many MMO players I met skip quest dialogue and why they hate quests, because every MMO I've ever played has had a fairly decent questing system. At least the stories were interesting, they were fun, and I always wanted to know what happened next. This game has taught me why so many MMO players go into MMOs thinking that quests will be the worst part of the entire game. And I hate that. It's games like this that ruined my favorite part of RPGs. So if you're looking for a good questing system, just don't even bother. Speaking of quests, remember what I said about dungeons? Well, dungeons are called kingdom quests in this game. And you cannot just simply go into one. They're timed. A kingdom quest is only available at certain times of the day. From what I've seen in the beginning, roughly every 3 hours, a group can take on this dungeon. That group includes everybody in the server that wants to do it. It's not going to split you guys up, but simultaneously, if you're on a dead server, you're not going to have anyone to do these with. And now the reason that can also be problematic is that these are level restricted. Almost everyone in the game is at the end game at this point. Almost no one's at the beginning of the game. So you're going to have almost nobody to do the kingdom quests with, more than likely. You have to bring your own friends into the game, otherwise you just may not be able to do them, because when you hit so-and-so level, you're never going to be able to do whatever kingdom quest you were just doing ever again. If there's a quest related to it, well, you can never complete it now. Oh, but don't worry, there's a way to fix this too. Going back to the pay-to-win stuff, yeah, there's an item in the game that you can purchase with real money to stop gaining XP. And this can be used so that you don't miss any quests, so that you don't miss the kingdom quests. But that's so fucking stupid, because the whole point of questing is supposed to be to gain experience, gain rewards, and level up. And then, that's just sacrificing XP so you can encounter things the game's stupid pacing is going to make you miss. And then simultaneously, you have to pay real money just to earn more XP because the game doesn't end up giving you enough XP later on anyway. There's one final category I want to go over, and that's the technical side of the game. Now, some of these are a little more nitpicky, some of these are not. One such nitpicky thing is there's no 12-hour clock in the game on an NA server filled with Americans that don't use the 24-hour clock. You see how this can be stupid? And there's also no way to hide the clock in the game. So if you want to figure out when that timed kingdom quest is, well, I hope you're an immigrant from Europe, because the game is not going to make it easy for you to figure out when things are happening or even what time it is, because of its weird not American time system on the American servers. You see how that can be weird? Imagine if you were playing a game in Russia or Asia, and then it gave you all the weights in pounds or stones. Like, let's go full British. Stones. Like, it wouldn't make any fucking sense. Another thing that doesn't make sense in this game is the enemy respawn timing. In a lot of areas, enemies respawn too fucking quickly, and that's what can make this game so difficult. You're just trying to complete one quest, but you have to slaughter a vast array of creatures just to reach the enemies or items you need to interact with to complete the quests. And without paying to win, you might die trying to get through it, or otherwise it will just take you so long to slaughter your way through the hordes to get where you're going. In other instances, like if you need to kill a specific set of enemies, the respawn timers can be super slow. So you can go and then find that the enemies you need to kill are already dead, and then you have to wait there for, I'm not exaggerating, 10 whole minutes just waiting for this one group of mobs to respawn, which makes it very lucky that almost no players at the start of the game, because you would have to compete with them to kill these mobs, meaning only 6 players, unless you partied up, could complete some of these quests within an hour. You see how that can be problematic. The graphics in the game are understandably terrible, but this goes a little further in a way that affects gameplay other than, oh, it's from 2006, so of course it looks like shit. But everything spawns right in front of your fucking face. You're just trying to run into an area on like a super fast mount, and you don't see anything in front of you because the game's engine is not coded to allow you to do this. So you run in, and then every enemy just fucking pops in all at once in front of you, and you get fucking rushed and killed just that quickly. I mean, maybe if your reflexes are better, if you know what's there, you'll be prepared for this, but I've seen it happen to my friends a lot, that they just ran into an area not knowing what was there because everything spawns in 3 yards in front of your face, and then they just fucking die repeatedly. Ranged classes aren't even ranged. You can hit out not even as far as you can see, and you can barely see 5 feet in front of you. Like I said, enemies spawn in 3 yards in front of your face. You can only hit a yard in front of your face. It's awful. I don't even know why they have range classes in the game. What is the point of putting a bow if the arrow just decides to go flaccid and fall onto the ground? Not even fall on the ground, that's a lie. Just disappear from existence. So close to you that you could probably reach out and punch where it hit. What is the point? It is complete false advertisement to include range classes in your game and give them the range of a polearm. I think you've gotten the gist of how I feel about this game though, and I've been ranting for quite a bit. So, I hope this first impressions has helped you in some way. After my first impressions of this game, would I recommend it to anybody? No, not even for a second. I wouldn't even say, oh, it's free, try it and see for yourself, because it's really not. There's an illusion that it's free right around the tutorial, but if you actually live long enough to play it, why did I say that like it's gonna kill you? To play this game 3 days, you're going to see very, very quickly how much money you have to pay to enjoy this game. Don't believe me? Try it yourself. I dare you. And then come back here on day 4 and tell me I was wrong. That's it for this first impressions though, guys, so thank you very much for watching. If you have any more games that you might want to see me do a first impressions on, particularly MMOs, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.